like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. So, breakdown. We're doing a movie called Smartbox. I am the director, the writer, and the sole actor in this movie. It's a challenge. So I'm making a movie, and in this particular scene, the professor, who I'm playing, has to find out that his character, his student, who is our main character's daughter, has plagiarized. And that's going to make this thing pop, which he's going to get revenged by the Smartbox. So y'all see my setup over there. We got the light. We got the little set, as you can see. And in this section over here, you can see the box, which is also in the shot. So right now, we shoot in this direction, and I have to go over here and get in place. Since I don't have a prop person, I'll just leave the water right here, out of the shot. So let me hit record on my cam, and y'all gonna watch me do this. I always said I was gonna make a movie, and it was gonna be filmed, the entire process. So here we go. And hit record, and we getting right into the shot. Let me make sure everything is perfect, because I gotta be my own camera guy too. And it's fun doing this kind of stuff, so. Check my shot. My whole head is cut off. So I gotta get my shot back right. This is what this is. So what do I do? Zoom out further? Yep, that's it. But first, we're gonna have to zoom all the way in and get our focus. That's one of the things you do when you're filmmaking. You always gotta get the focus. So you have to zoom in real sharp, real far to get that focus. And how you know you got the focus, because it's gonna give you these little design waves or artifacts. Let me hit pause, stop the recording. It's gonna give you these little artifacts, and then you know that you you got everything in focus. All right, let's go back. It's really tight, the focus. It's right up in there. So hit exit, and then we pull all the way back with the lens. And now everything inside this shot will be in focus. So let's get my shot back again. This looked like a pretty good angle of the shot. Oh, I had to zoom up though, right? No, zoom out further so I can make sure my head is in the shot. And that looks good. So let me get back to my spot again. We got to hit record now, because we're not going to be able to come back over here. If my head is not in the shot, I just got to stop recording. All right, so I sit back in the spot. My head is just a little bit out of frame, so I got to keep coming back. This is how you lose weight, too. You got to keep going back to your damn camera to get this shit in shot. So we're zooming out a little bit further on the lens. And right there should have my head in the shot and the words on this box that we wrote. Because the box is incredibly important in this particular shot. You see my microphone is being hidden a little bit with my hair on the left shot. So let me see if that shot's right. That shot looks pretty good. I can't see perfectly from here. I technically could take a photo, but I think that's good, because it's getting right at the top of my head right here. So I'm gonna go right into my line. So that's what I gotta do. And in this particular scene, I got some papers out of the box, and then I'm sitting here reading it. And I'm skipping through the papers to see if my person who did the paper actually is, you know what, I'm just thinking about it. I should have some shoes on, because I'm literally wearing flip flizzles. I don't like that. So let me go put some shoes on real quick. I think I got something back here that's quick. That, I don't know, this ain't necessarily professor shoes, but, oh no, you know what? These ugly ass Yeezys that I never wear. I use these. They're kind of cool with the jacket too. So let's just put these on, because I literally ain't got no shoes on. I never wear these damn shoes. They've been like collecting dust. I hope ain't no fucking animal living in these bitches. They've been sitting down here for like probably 2 years. Let me make sure ain't shit in these bitches. All right. Yeah, this is about wardrobe, you know what I'm saying? But when you're doing a solo movie, your wardrobe is yourself. Yeah. And we're still recording this. This is not, I did not hit stop on the camera, because I got to walk over there to do it. I'm going to have to hit stop after I get these shoes on. And then we can move these out the frame over there. I just had to put something on because I've been moving around, and this is a corduroy jacket in case you don't know. So it get hot in this bitch. Ah, fucking Yeezy so damn tight, it's crazy. That's why I didn't wear them. Like these bitches feel like a glue. Jesus Christ. All right, we got them on. Fucking Yeezys, right? Stuffed in the basement and shit. Like, fuck, they tight. Y'all probably had a pair of these or got a pair of these or some shit like that. All right, so we got to restart this motherfucking shot and get back at it. And I'm going to walk in the frame actually ready for production, so I'm not going to hold out. We're going to just do straight production from here, so. Action. All right, let me check this out here. Okay. Look like she did. Right? Okay. Wait. What? Hold on. Did she just write this in here? I actually, this is stupid. I know this. I've read this. She turned this in like this? Oh my God. These kids today. Oh my God. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna allow this to happen. I'm not gonna allow this to happen in my class. What was that? Oh. They just will not do the work. Come on. It's so simple. What is it? Oh my God. What the hell is going on, man? Cut. All right, that's one take of that shot, and I'm not gonna watch it. We're gonna shoot that shot. Oh, wait. I see what's going on in this shot too. My light is too close. My light is too close, so we gotta pull this bitch way back here, cause it looks like it's just slightly in the shot. I don't want that. Is it all the way out? It is all the way out. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's shoot that again. Action. All right, what we got here? That don't look bad. Wait, what? Oh, come on. Another one of these. How did she think she could slip through with this? I'm already familiar with this. I read this myself. They just refuse to do the work. Oh my God. Well, look like I got to do what I got to do. Another student plagiarizing. It's ridiculous. Wait, what? What's that? Oh. That door. Why would they just, come on, you think I got time to spend my weekend reading something I already read? This is ridiculous. What the hell is that? Oh, shit. What is that? Cut. All right, that was a take that went pretty smooth. I'm going to get this one more time. Same take. You know, we do like 50 takes in movies, so this is like really light work. This is not even, but I'm going to move the camera basically. And when we move the camera, we want to move the camera at least 30 to 60 degrees to the right or the left. And we want to move a little forward and get a different shot. So right now we got a wide shot, which you can see the same shot in that cell phone, but we're going to move to a tighter shot after this. So let's get right back on it. Hit record. Action. All right. What we got here, man? Okay. All right. Wait, what? Why does she think she can get away with this? I already read this. I know exactly where this came from. Oh my God. They just refuse to do the work. Well, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm not going to let you slide around with this. This is not how you get done in this class. I'm not taking it. Oh, silliness, man. What's that? Okay. Here's another one. It's just all over the place. They just refuse to do the work. Well, I know what I got to do with this young lady's forms. What is that? Okay, let me go. What the fuck? What? Oh, Lord. And cut. All right, so we got that shot in. So now, cinematically, we're going to move to the next particular shot for this particular scene. So our lighting is right here, right? So it's shooting over this direction, and the chair is here. So I would probably think a right-on, face-on shot would be the best, because we got that shot insinuating that the box, more like a little exposition shot. So we letting them know what exactly was in there. And so now I just set the camera up not too far from the actual character. And then this is going to be a different shot. So I'm going to end up zooming into a medium shot on this. So, because this is more like a wide angle shot, but it's still a master shot for the particular shot. So that would be a master shot for that scene, but there's no real reason to do a close up, because it was like we're shooting the box on the inside. And if I had a different camera game, man, we would have did a rack focus on that particular shot. But for this shot, it's a straight on shot, and we reading the forms, and we add a little angle. I kind of wanted to be straight on, but I think an angle is pretty cool. And it's a little bit better. I'm gonna move the light though. Let's move the light around, because now the light is behind the camera, so it's not that big a deal. So we can move the lighting. I'm going with a soft light on this as the key, because I want to keep it kind of dim. I don't want to overpower it with stronger lights. So it's more like a key. And now we got a different look as far as the lighting go. So I always still got to get a focus going. So we're not ready yet, but I'm just checking out my shot, checking out the shot. So if I do an actual medium shot and I just zoom in from here, that's focus. We don't want to focus yet. We want to get a medium shot. Let's see if that could be considered a medium. Nah, that's still kind of wide. So let me just pull in a little bit more to about right up in there. Perfect. Ooh, wait, I love it. That is the one. So if I had a camera guy, I'd be like, keep it right there. But since I'm a camera guy, I got to do all the work. All right, so first things first, we got to get it in focus. So how am I going to get this shit in focus if I'm the camera guy, right? What the fuck is going on? So what we got to do is we set a proper something like this, and we'll just set it here. And then we'll zoom in to that. And when that is in focus, the character will be in focus. So I got to come here first, and that's a little small sheet of paper, so we got to get really tight on it. And then we zoom in as far as we can go, and then you hit the focus button, which zooms in even further. And any part of that paper that get in focus, you'll be in focus. So we zooming in like this. This looks like this about as focused as it can get. I'm lifting my glasses off. Like my eyes is blurry. How the fuck am I see without the glasses? All right, bet. So that's about right there. Then we hit exit, and then we zoom out all the way to the shot we want. We got to go back to that shot though. So I think it was like right up in here, because we had to get focused first. Ready. All right, so let's check this shot out. Got to flip that flip too. Now, all right, so it looked like I got to zoom out just a hint. Just a hint. Go the other direction, right up in there. That's perfect. That's the shot. But I think I'm a little down. I need to pan up a little bit on that shot. This all filmmaking is, man. It's being meticulous with the work and then taking your time. It take a long little time to take your time. So this is about as medium as it can get. I'm starting from right here, midsection, top of the head. And then when you got a 3/4 camera lens like I'm using, it's gonna zoom in a little bit every time you hit record. So with that being said, you're gonna be hitting record and it's gonna cut quicker, it's gonna cut closer. So you're gonna have to adjust to that. When you do the zooming in on the camera, you adjust to that little small shoot forward that it's gonna give you. So for instance, when I hit record now, I'm basically just gonna do the same shot we just did, but this is take 2. That's something I haven't been doing too, because that's critical when you're doing a movie. You wanna be like, scene 1, take 4. Because when it's time to actually edit, that is going to keep you lined up with what shot. Because otherwise, the audio I'm saying is separate. The audio is separate. We filming audio separate. So the audio won't work if it's all disconnected and not together. So that's like 30 seconds of my audio right now of me talking. So I'll be able to know this particular clip specifically. But I'm not going to use this. This is my major shot. We're going to stop that, record it, and then let's do this again. Scene 1, take 4. All right, action. I just don't understand why they would make this mistake. Like, she actually believes I haven't read this? This is literal plagiarism. What in the hell? Okay, you did good right here, and then you just totally, I can't let this slide, man. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I know what I got to do with this paper. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not putting up with this. What was that? I got to make sure that door locks. Shit, man. I'm going to spend my weekend reading some stuff I already read. This is the stupidest. Oh, my God. There I go again, right there. See? I already know what this is. Like, that's what makes it so stupid. Like, and I'm here talking to myself about this. What? Hold on. What the fuck? Let me just. And cut. All right, so that's one shot down. We got to do that again. Let me make sure my acting is on point. And we shooting that shot again. Let's shoot that again. Make sure everything is lined up perfectly again. I like the shot. I'm not going to change the shot. It's just a whole lot of shindigs in the background, and that's fine. But this time, I'm going to walk in a shot from the original particular place. All right, what we got here? Okay, it's not bad right here. I see. Good work, good work. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh my God. You tried to slip this past me? This is just so glaring. Come on. Oh my God. Another student trying to just plagiarize right in front of my face like I'm not going to see this. What the fuck? Oh. What the hell was that? Okay, whatever. All right. Here she go again. Right there. I actually read this. You can't slip this past me. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Damn. Well, I know what to do with this paper. What is that? You know what? Oh, shit. Man, let me just go over here and cut. All right, that's 2 shots of that shot. So I could do a 3rd shot for that shot. But what's most important, stop on this. What's most important is getting my next scene. This is a crazy scene too, because I have to shoot a scene where the Smartbox overtakes my character. So this character right here, he's the professor, and he has found out that his student, which is my main character's daughter, is plagiarizing. So he's mad. The professor is. He's kind of uncomfortable. So he went and got the girl suspended from class. So this is the scene before when he finds out she's plagiarizing. So now he's in his basement. He's looking at the forums. and he's about to get a repercussion for his knowledge. So now he found out, and he's got her messed up in school, and he's made the appropriate information. He sent the email saying this was messed up, got her suspended from school, and so now he's thinking that everything is back normal. So we got to kill him or fuck him up in his basement, and that's the creativity part. That's why I had to shoot those little extra scenes in the beginning. So how do you murder somebody in this goddamn basement? That's really what it is. So I have several ways that I decided I want to try to shoot it. So it's the option of it's actually trying to shoot it because I'm the only fucking camera guy. So I'm the whole production myself. So what I decided, obviously, when you do a movie, it's not just the production side, like the filming side that you actually. And this prop outfit is tight as hell. You know, I'm not this shit for my belly tight. So anyway, we want to shoot it where we could insinuate cinematically that the professor is fucked up or got fucked up. So now he walked over to an area in this room, and inside this area is where he gonna find his fucking bad luck. So now I gotta figure out how to shoot his bad luck. So let's just walk with me on this. So let's say he comes to this door. Now we don't know where we're gonna shoot yet, but let's just say he comes to this door, and he's like, he gonna open the door. And I don't know, it could be a fucking raccoon in here, so don't get it twisted. The lighting went out. Oh, that's perfect that the light is out, because then you open it and it's dark. What the fuck is that? It don't look like no animal. It probably would have ran in this bitch by now. This is the exit of the garage, of the basement, but you know, it's less. So if he goes in this, like here, like this, and his door closed, but oh, you know what? We could be basic with this shit. I really don't have to be so cinematic because I could just make him walk into that door and that could be his end. You know what I'm saying? Filmmaking is really weird. When you're doing it, you don't have to necessarily do extra production. People are gonna understand the idea by what you produce. So that's one element of it. Where can I plug this light up? That's too close. I guess I could unplug one of these washers and dryers just for a minute. I gotta switch my light around. Yeah, so I gotta pull this light around here, and let's just make it a key light. I'm gonna plug it in this section, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not about to make it rocket science. He's gonna walk through this fucking door, and that's when the audio gonna happen to him getting fucked up, because I can't. It's the thing that I'm saying is this. For instance, I would likely lift one of these, and I might still shoot it. I might still shoot this. So for instance, he goes inside this door. All right, he goes inside this door, right? Boom. And then this item, this particular one, without anybody, damn, I'm knocking shit over. All right, so he goes in the door, and then this item here, it floats by itself, insinuating that somebody is coming behind him like this. You won't see my face, but it'll come like this, and then it'll walk up on him, and inside that door, and it'll fuck him up. So that's what we got to shoot real quick. So let's go ahead and get him walking over here. We'll keep the forms in his hand because the forms insinuate him still making that move. And I'm gonna lift my camera all the way up. Lift that bitch. Ooh, I gotta lift the legs too though. Y'all seeing the whole process. This is what motherfuckers do. I mean, it's a process in this shit. I know this shit gonna look dope because I know how to do all the rest of the shit that come along with this. But this the process with it. And that's sometimes you do need to see the walk down. Sometimes you do need to see what motherfuckers be actually doing and shit. Not just white people and other motherfuckers, but us real creators in the other cultures. The black culture, goddammit. Motherfuckers be creating their ass off. We really do. Oh, my mama, we do. Hit exit. Let's make sure that shit is in focus over there, because that's my scene. That's my shot. It's going to look good when I get this bitch done. I have to get my focus together, so that means I have to shoot that goddamn lock over there. It's a lock on the wall over there. I got to shoot that lock and first getting that thing in focus, and then I'll be able to shoot the scene. So first things first is getting that lock in focus. And this look like it's about it. Let's go. We gotta sometimes in focus you gotta go in both directions, and then you come back into the middle, and then you know that's where you got the focus at, or the best focus you can get. So that's our focus, and we're gonna zoom all the way out, hit exit, and now everything within this frame is in focus. So let me get this light. I had to pull this light a little further back this way. So now we got to make sure every scene and everything. Okay, so the light is really big. I got to move this bitch out. Oh, no, I know. It's being held right here. All right. It's being held right there. So let's pull it back. We don't need nothing in the way of this shot. First shot in filmmaking, you starting off with a motherfucking full shot, a master shot, the main shot. That's how filmmaking kick off. You basically start off with a master shot, and then every time you film again, you're moving closer. So if you start off with a major shot, then the next time you shoot, you're moving closer to the character. They call it coverage. You're getting coverage of the actors and shit. So back. So now, my scene is in this direction. Everything is in focus. And I'm not changing shit. Because what happened in the basement situation like this, everything that's in the basement becomes a prop. So I don't have to really move it because it makes sense that it's there. You understand what I'm saying? Like different little shit. Most times you don't have to come in the basement and change shit around because it looks like it's supposed to be there. So now, this is more of a high lit shot. So let's see if I kill this light. Let's see if I kill this light. Oh, can you do it this way? If I kill that light, does it make it a little bit more sinister? Well, then what if I kill this light? Because it's a daytime outside. Oh, wow. I like that. That look a little bit more sinister. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so first things first, let me get my paper too, because we basically walking in there from the last scene. So I had this paper in my hand. I'm walking, I gotta remember that it's in my left hand, and because this is continuity. So I gotta go in there, unlock the door, and go inside that room. And then we'll try to create the creative part where something follows me in the room and supposedly busting me upside the head and la 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 la. But first things first. Y'all can watch me shoot it, because I'm gonna leave this scene. So we can shoot it from this direction. And y'all can see it go down. The audio is being recorded on a chip. So normally I would use a pole and a mic and a boom, but this time I just went on ahead and put the mic on the chip. This might be kind of hard to hide, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of big greeny and shit, but this is a back shot, so it's not necessarily the front of me. So we'll try to work around all this shit. And the good thing about it is that when you're in production in a place that you control, you can always go back and shoot again if you don't like something, and that's key. All right, so you see me, I'm recording. Hit the record button. It's going. Then we flip the camera so I can see the shot. And action. What the hell? I don't know what the hell going on. Yo. Shit. What the hell, man? All right. Cut. Yo, when that door closed, that shit scared my ass in real life. So let's reshoot that. So what we're doing is recreating a theme and an idea that it's a danger inside this room. And I have to be perceptive and real scary walking in order to give it off. So that's one shot, that's one take. And we're gonna do this shit again. It's all my back, so it don't matter what it's just my back. And two, I'm a professor. I had a student that was plagiarizing, so I caught her, and then I'm hearing shit in my crib. Action. What the hell going on, man? Yo. What the hell? Cut. I'm trying to do the door slam thing because I see that in movies. I like them two shots. I like them two shots. So now this shot is going to be me flipping this camera around. So we're going to shoot from this angle so we can see me walking up to it in hesitant mode. All right, and I'm going to try to make this a medium shot. This is not going to necessarily be a wide angle shot. I'm going to use y'all as my prop. Matter of fact, you'll be my prop, camera. So you got to sit where I will be possibly walking in slowly from here. Let's push it back a little bit further. Let's get it like right up in here. And then I'm going to be walking in between this with my hesitancy. So y'all see it real live behind the scenes. This is exactly how it works in any movie. It don't matter what the fuck camera you use. This is how it works. So now I got to get y'all in focus. We still using our same lighting. That little tight ass little thing over there. Let me cut this one and get y'all in focus real quick. Come on, cut off, stop. Recording and zoom into y'all. I see my cell phone people over there. All right, you in focus. All right, zoom out. Hit exit. Now I can get my shot. So if this is a medium shot, then I'm gonna shoot you like right up in here. And all I'm gonna do is just try to walk within that little frame, and hopefully I stay in frame. All right, let's hit record, because when I come in, I'm gonna have to start where y'all at and walk slowly this direction. This is what filmmaking is. It's kind of rough. We're not recording yet. And we're recording. Oh shit! I got a light over here. Action. Cut, 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 cut. I got a light in the background, so I gotta move this baby. We ain't even using the light no way. It's giving up too much illumination. So let's move this way over here out the shot. And I gotta remember to hide my microphone because it got like this green glow on it. This is actually a scene that don't need so much audio, but hopefully it won't be fumbling that hard on y'all listening. But I gotta kind of tuck it away real quick. All right, so let's go back with this shot like this. Okay, y'all record. Why am I caring about y'all? Y'all already recording. I gotta come over here. All right, Professor. All right, so my shot starts from this direction. Wait a minute. I should probably move y'all out the way, right? Because what the fuck would y'all be in the camera for too? So let's pull y'all on this side. Let me get my shot again. See how you got to kind of be on all kind of moves. You got to be thinking in every angle. All right. So I came from this direction. Let's move that hat. No, you know what? I'm going to leave that hat. That'd be one of them things people see in the background and be like, it said, who feels in that hat? All right, so we cut into my shot. Action. The fuck is going on, man? What the fuck? This is crazy. Cut. Let's do that again. We're gonna rock that one more time. Cut. All right. I'm just gonna go straight with action on this again because I like to take. And we're gonna do that again. Action. What the fuck? What the hell going on, man? The fuck, man? Cut. And my last take on this shot. Woo! This is how you get that shit on Tubi. Make it happen. Listen to nobody tell you what you can do. I got on Yeezys. You know, I don't listen to nobody tell you what the fuck to do. All right, let's do it. Action. What the fuck, man? I don't even keep hearing this crap over here. Cut. All right. Not insinuating that my character, who is the character from this movie, is about to get his head busted. So he went inside this door, and the door slammed. And in a lot of movies, that's it. If that door slammed, nigga, the movie is over. That scene is done. But I think I'm gonna trick it a little bit, and I think I'm gonna try to add this element of something came after him. You know what I'm saying? So this is sort of a scary movie kind of thing. Actually, this is a good shot right here. Let me get this shot too. Let's get it in focus first. Let's get this in focus. You gotta get it in focus first. You can't shoot the shot without getting it in focus. And people gonna be like, nigga, you did that? What the fuck, bro? Okay, I can't find the goddamn thing. Why is it dark? This is weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I got the lens. Zoom in. I'm trying to get my lock right there in focus so I could shoot this scene. There it is. That's about as focused as it's gonna get. Exit, and I zoom out. And let's just see if I want to. Actually, I could shoot this shot. This is just an extra cutaway shot. It might not even be important to shoot this, but it's just too sweet to get. It's too sweet to miss. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this shot. Let's zoom all the way out to about right here. And it's kind of the same shot, but I'm basically walking through that door right there. And so I'm just gonna kind of shoot it from another angle. So let me hit record and just get this shot. I hope it's all lined up. If it's not, we gotta redo that. Yo. Yo. What the fuck? All right, so I got that first one. Let me see, let me look at it over here again. I could give myself a little bit more headroom. Just a tenth more headroom. So let me just scan up a little bit with this. And let me look at it, matter of fact. I could just stand right here. Yeah, that's it. I just needed a little bit. Just a little. All right, so now we're gonna shoot that shot again. We'll make sure I got that shot. It's just a different angle from this particular scene. And hit record. And we're walking in from this side. Oh, door open. We need this door closed. Woo! I had to shoot this shit today. Shit been on my mind too damn long. Am I recording over here yet? And yes, we are. And action. What the fuck, man? Yo. Hell. All right. I think that was good on that shot, because that's just basically a cutaway. A cutaway, mate. We got a cutaway on that one. So we got the scene of him with the door closed. So something in my cinematic brain is telling me to shoot a shot with this fucking handle here going into the door behind my main character, which is a crazy shot. So let's set the camera up first. So we're gonna have this shot of this machine with nobody holding it going into this room, this door. So I think I need the camera a little bit lower. Down in this zone. All right, so that was good. I just had to tell how we felt. Okay, so this is like a cutaway shot, but what we're doing with this shot is weird. Let's come from another angle too, because I shot that angle real quick. Let's come from this angle with a little height. Got to lock the camera down, and I got to get focused. Remember, every scene, this goddamn sweater whooping my ass. I ain't gonna tell you, boy. I know actors be going crazy wearing this shit. This shit got me hot as hell. So you know I ain't gonna be able to do much more after this shot, but I'm gonna make it work. Where that goddamn lock at? All right, there go the lock. Let's get it in focus. All right, hit exit and zoom out. All right. Lock down the camera. Lock down the legs. And this is a weird shot again. We're showing this stick. I'm gonna practice the shot real quick. We're showing this stick come across like this and go into this door without a human fucking being involved. And is this gonna work? Shit if I know. But I'm gonna still get the shot. And we finna film that bitch right now. All right, so here we go. Let me make sure that stand up. And action. Is it recording? Yep, it is. Okay, so again, we'll just put this motherfucker in a shot, and I'll pull back to this direction. Cut. Don't know how this shot is going to be used, but we're going to shoot it again. Cut. All right, I'm done with this shot. Because I would need another actor to really bring this bitch to life. But when you're doing a challenge film, it's not easy to always have another actor right on point. I gotta take this hot ass shit off though, because it's a corduroy sweater. And I'm trying to play an actor. That's a fucking this shit hot. Ooh, Lord. I actually want to leave this shit down here. I actually should leave these fucking shoes down here. When I tell you I do not like these goddamn shoes, I bought them. They're whack as hell. And then you see what that boy gets talking about. Like, nigga, not what you want to goddamn shoes. And you talking about you did all that weird shit with your cousin. Weird ass out of here. You just be weird as hell. When they get $5, it's kind of weirdo Johnny. Weirdo Johnny. I actually should throw these motherfuckers away. But they might have a use, just like today. They ended up having a use. I had bought them years ago. And I'm down here filming. I had some other shoes I was going to wear, but I didn't think I was going to wear them. And then, wait, I got some other shoes. Looks like I got a couple of pairs of shoes. All right, we're going to back up where we pack up. And we got them shots faded up. That was the whole trick. I'm not going to put it on mic right now because it's down here. Got nobody with it. Let's put this on the man. That was a sweet y'all. Hey, I'm gonna have y'all walking with me every time I shoot this thing. Because I was supposed to have y'all walking with me. I actually got through doing other shit, you know. Just so much shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't actually have y'all fucking with me. If y'all like rocking with raw niggas, making movies, filmmaking at a high level, independent level, the white man ain't your boss, and you came to the right place. But if you like all that shit I just named, you probably ain't gonna like it. I fucked up my thigh. My town. I got put shit on it. Just stepping down off the chair. I was like, damn. I gotta put this fucking sweater up. Whew, professor sweater and shit. Shout out to my old man for the wardrobe. And shout out to my son for the telling me how to rap. You know, I don't know how to do. But they are connoisseurs of clothes. And they make that. They make me look into hot clothes. So it's a team. It's always a squad. Bunch of motherfuckers. Woo! All right. Actually, this goes on a pair of pants. I thought I saw when I grabbed this. I don't see it right now. I thought it was a pair of pants. It was. They fell or something. Okay, I don't see them. Maybe I moved them. Oh shit, whatever. We got about to stay here and give a good goddamn about this jacket. Sitting in with the pants. They in there, they in there. Like raccoons. But I do hang up this shirt too, cause long sleeves and shit is hot. But you see it's hood films, but we got real exclusive gear around it. You know what I'm saying? So we're putting that wardrobe back. And I actually got to go get my next scene lined up. Wow. That shit been a